The theme of today's meeting reflects our focus as the largest regional chamber in connecting the world to Chicago and Chicago to the world.
There is no question that Chicago is the great global marketplace. And at AT&T, we're proud to deliver the telecommunications, innovation, and infrastructure that helps drive our economy.
You know, events like this bring the city's business leaders together. Not only are they important, but they're essential to building a strong and vibrant economy.
We have a long history with the Chamber, and we deeply appreciate how they serve as the leading voice of the business community in the Chicago region. It's an exciting time for us here at United as we complete the merger between Continental Airlines and United. And I want to thank all of you who travel on United, particularly some of our corporate customers today, like Kraft, Nielsen, Rotary International, along with our fellow sponsors, Walgreens, AT&T, PNC, and Macy's.
But this team here, this group here, and by the way, I have to tell you, I loaded the deck. Because after all of those challenges, there is no way that I was going to do anything but put my absolute best people in the country right here in Chicago. So we started with that. And it was a combination of the best people from the Macy's organization and the people who were from the Marshall Fields organization. We took the very, very best and created this outstanding team. Again, long story short, 2009, the best results of any major city in America for the Macy's nationwide company, Chicago. 2010, on top of those great results, best results in the country for a major city right here in Chicago. And they're off to an extraordinary beginning for the first 4.5 months of the fiscal year of 2011 right here in Chicago, and just breaking records. We're investing into this market. We're investing into our stores. We continue to invest in the State Street store.
The State Street store looks fabulous, as well as Water Tower, and had the opportunity a few weeks ago to kick off the Go Do Good campaign in connection with Macy's and the United Way, and I think it's just a fabulous representation of how Macy's is truly giving back to Chicago, so we really appreciate it. Thank you.
If you take a long look back in Chicago's history, you would find a little Midwest city in the beginnings of building business, from the early fur trades to the emergence of the iron and steel industry of late 1800s. Fast forward that to today, and you'll see that we have grown into a central hub of commerce with the ability to connect Chicago to cities around the country and also around the world. Not only can we support business from overseas, but thousands of foreign-owned businesses now call Chicago home. And in fact, through this growth and ability to be global, Chicago has developed local economy that is large as some countries. I think we can confidently say this little city has grown into one with even bigger shoulders and is truly a marketplace for the world.
And I'm proud of having the partnership we do with business here in the city of Chicago, making sure that your voices are heard, your concerns are heard, and we can address the issues from whether it's adding jobs, adding officers, improving the quality of our schools. Every one of those decisions, I think, are essential to making sure we have the type of partnership so when people come to see the city of Chicago, they see a good working relationship, not an adversarial relationship between business and government, and one that they can have confidence in the judgment that we're all making so you guys can do what you need to do, which is create jobs. What we do, what I see my role, is creating the conditions so you can create jobs and economic growth. And I want to thank you ahead of time for your commitment to your city. Thank you ahead of time for the jobs you're going to create here, because we're going to do what's necessary for you to feel confident in that future. Thank you very much.
We've got a lot of heavy lifting to do as we move forward. Thank you for your commitment to this region, and thank you for your commitment to the Chamber of Commerce on behalf of the professional staff, our board of directors. Thank you all for coming.